Good morning, scholars. Today is Wednesday, May 20th. First thing I notice is we are night free today. Knights must be off in the Crusades or having a siege on another castle. So we are going to focus 100% on our spelling. And today we are going to look at heart words. Words you must know by heart. Try to get my heart a little better. There you go. They do not look the way they sound. They are not spelled the way they sound. So they're very tricky. We have to ingrain them in our brain, take a lot of photographs of them so our brain will tell us, no, that doesn't quite look right. And we can spell them correctly. So everything is heart word work today. That's hard to say, heart word work. All right, let's take a look. We only have 2 heart words today, this week, different and difficult. Heart words do not look, put my eyeballs in there, the way they sound. Different, difficult. Remember, we say different, but remember the base word is differ, and it already has 2 syllables in it, so it's different. We're going to fill in the blanks with the correct heart word. That sounds easy enough. Means the same as hard. Something that is hard is difficult. So I'm going to write difficult there. Let's see it, say it, hear it, and write it, ingrain it in our brains. All right, you ready? Begin. D-I-F-F-I-C-U-L-T. Hey, I just noticed they both begin with D-I-F-F. So if I got that, I've got both my heart words down for the first 4 letters, D-I-F-F. Let's go and do another one, but I'm going to skip to 3, all right? Means the opposite of same, so it's completely what the other would be. The opposite, what is the other? So they're not the same, they are different. So we're going to write different right here. Number 3, you ready? Let's see it, say it, hear it, and write it. D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-T. Different. Let's do one more. I think I'll just go right here. Number 9. We planted blank kinds of flowers in our garden. We planted different kinds of flowers in our garden, or we planted difficult kind. Well, some flowers are difficult, but to grow, you got to have a green thumb, but that's not what they're looking for. We planted different, so we have lots of different kinds of flowers. Crocus, daffodils, tulips, irises, peonies, marigolds, lots of different kinds of flowers. So this is going to be different. Let's see it, say it, hear it, and write it. And if you still have to look up here to see it properly, do that. But it should be getting ingrained in your brain. Different. You ready? Begin. D-I, 2 F's, differ, ooh, I hear that, ent, different kinds of flowers. Now, the very last thing it asks you to do is to write an ABC order. So, to write an ABC order, we start at the very first letter. Well, the first letter of both heart words is a D, so I have to go to the next letter. It's an I. They're both I's. Go to the 3rd letter. They're both F's, so I got to go to the next letter. They're both F's. Got to go to the 5th letter. Ooh, 2 different. I have an E and an I. Well, which one comes first in the alphabet? The E or the I? That's going to be your first word. That's right. It's E comes before I. So our first word, if we looked them in a dictionary, you're going to find different before you find difficult. So let's put different here. And then you'll know what to put in the second one because there's only 2. You ready? Let's begin with different. D-I-F-F-E, that comes before the I in difficult, R-E-N-T. And now you know what the second word is. You also have to do this page over here. But this is also for our heart words. We've done these before, so you should be familiar with them. Put the syllable boxes in order to make the heart word. All right, they did one for us called turview in. Not a heart word, but this is their example. Turview in, not a word. Interview, I think that was a word a couple weeks ago. And then they wrote the word here, interview. So cult, diff is equal to difficult. I'm going to write my word difficult. Different. Write my word different. I'm not going to do those because I think you've got that. Let's look at extending our heart words. Ooh, something a little bit different and new. You can read and write longer words by adding syllables to the main heart word. So I have different, but if I put ly on the end, I get differently. Difficult plus y, difficulty. Fill in the blank with an extended heart word. A problem is the same as a differently or a difficulty. If it's a problem, it's difficult. So it's going to be difficulty. So the first one is a problem is the same as a difficulty. Let's write it. You ready? Begin. D-I-F-F-I-C-U-L-T-Y. Difficulty. Next one, the twins dressed differently. You can write that on your own. Well, that's it for today. All about our heart words. Make sure you are feeding your brain 4 ways with these heart words so you're familiar with them. All right, until we meet again, go out and do great works.